Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2026 Seattle Mariners.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Batting fourth.
Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And first offering is fouled off. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball.
Come on, big guy, stay home.
Kicks and fires. That one missed.
1-0.
The pitch. That misses.
Nope.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, now let's go, kid.
Verdugo off of first with 2 away.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
In the dirt. That's out number 3. Nothing across. 1 down. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. The throw into second. Mendoza hung up in a rundown now. 2 outs, nobody on. Trey Turner now.
Trey Turner.
Smash to the left side. Zips it across, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza, 1 for 2. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That one misses, and that's ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mendoza over at first with 1 away. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. The pitch. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Pickoff move to second. Mendoza dives back in safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground to third. Rolls across the diamond, and they got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Runner leads away at second. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brujan makes the catch, and that's the third out. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 4-2. Two on, 1 out. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3.
1 out now.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Slings to second, over to first, safe. 2 outs, runner at first. This is Bryson Stott. He's already homered here in this one. 2 outs. Out to short. They get the force, and that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mariners 2. And now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits from contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Rodriguez trying to score.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Man at first, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Mendoza on at first, nobody out.
Needs you right now.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. And out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And they slice into the lead. It's 8-6.
that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back.
So 2 down, and now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza trying to deliver as the hero.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Oh, what do you say? Do it one time. Oh, let it fly.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. And up next for Seattle, Rhys Hoskins. So now with 1 swing, this guy could end it. And that's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Winning run stands at second. He's trying for third. Next pitch is popped up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, this was a pressure-packed finish. Tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Somehow he found a way to make his pitches, got his team out of the jam, got the win. Everybody's happy.
They left 14 men on base.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Logan Gilbert. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So,
well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Phillies leave a couple. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and now the big-time power threat, Marco Mendoza. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Suarez back to work. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. He's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And now the lefty. Sack bunt towards third. Moncada whips it to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Now the Mariners catcher, Carson Swanson. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Check on the runner. Mendoza back on a dive. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Another throw to second. And he's back again. Runner takes off for third. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harper has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it to first. Inning over. Mariners leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Shortstop.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat. On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Ball one on a pitch inside.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Rodriguez stands at third with one gone in the inning. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Here we go.
2-2 now. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that first and second, 2 down. Trey Mancini stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 4-0. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ground ball up the middle. Mendoza tosses to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 2.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground. A dive. Nice stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job at doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Man at first. This is Bryson Stott.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. 1 for 3.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And the righty deals. Down the line towards the corner. Schwarber right there to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 7-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice.
So 2 away with nobody on. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Popped up. Mendoza drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Here's Turner now. Just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners even this series up at a game apiece.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Bounce to the right side. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major. So up next, Marco Mendoza leading the AL in batting average. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to stop for 1. On to Mancini, 2. We'll head to inning number. Welcome back. Trey Turner at the plate. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Fires over to Hoskins. Close play against the speedy runner.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now here is Marco Mendoza. 0 for 1 so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Up the middle. To first, and he beats it.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. One of the things that's cool is Rodriguez, even as young as he is, has formed. Runner takes off. Can't field it cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
17.
Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Next offering is downstairs. Jeimer Candelario up next for the Mariners. Mendoza on third with 2 out. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Third baseman.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity.
Runners breaking for the plate. Up the middle. They get the force, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We played 4. It's the Phillies 1. Now it's the power speed combo. Marco Mendoza.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And first offering is fouled off. Mendoza measures 6 feet 4 inches, a career batting average over 300, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Hammered, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now, going for 3. Stopped with a relay throw, and he's out.
Well, the defense definitely.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be Trey Turner. And the 0-1. Out to short. Mendoza. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Runner at first with 2 away. Marco Mendoza, the next to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Drilled to center. That's way back, and you can't forget it. Home run. His 24th home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
This is Bryson Stott. He's already homered in this game.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to short. Mendoza sends it across to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground. Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series. You got another team coming in. And you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Our final line score.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Jace Young leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about ready to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Tarik Skubal. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Skubal back to work. Marco Mendoza stands in now and watches strike one. Hit hard, that gets through.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
17.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get the force. Number one.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should.
Here's the second baseman, Jace Young.
Leading
2
off
hits for
for
him
the
in yesterday's
Tigers,
game.
the second baseman, Chase Young.
The 0-1. Out to short, Mendoza. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Ryan.
And in scoring position with 2 away. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. Gotta hold him right here.
Out to short, Mendoza. Tosses to first. Baez gone on the play. And that is the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
And the 0-1. Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. The 0-2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Hey, one time right now.
Into center.
Halfway.
Green settles under it. 2 away. Two gone with runners at the corners. Marco Mendoza now at the plate. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And the 1-0. And that one missing low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners on first and third. 2 away. That one is absolutely belted back there.
Go.
1 runs in, and that one is off the wall. Across is the runner from first. We are tied at 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Next to hit, Carson Swanson.
The batter, the catcher, Carson Swanson.
Here's a 2-1. Runners on the move. Swing, and he popped it up. Young gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. 1 down. Runner at first. And up next for Detroit, Ryan Ramos. The 0-1. To first, might be 2. The throw to second. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. One out, runner at second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Mendoza.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Here we go.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Hey, your turn right there. He's on the rope. Let's go. Drive him in.
And he deals. Top of the zone for a called strike. Rodriguez, the runner at second with one away. And the next pitch is way outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next one misses, and that's ball three. Rhys Hoskins to bat next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Rhys Hoskins up next for the Mariners. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run scores from second. It's 4-4. Not in time. He's safe. And stepping in for the Mariners, Carson Swanson.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now it's 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander drifts towards it. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Seattle Mariners, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, your
first pitch coming at you right after. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Marco Mendoza, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ramos settles under it and makes the catch. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And stepping in is the speedy Matt Vierling. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Ground ball right side. Hoskins to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 2 and the Tigers nothing. So digging in, Marco Mendoza.
Shortstop.
Popped out and fouled ground first time through.
Mendoza.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Hit hard, base hit.
Make the turn, pick it up. Hey, nice hit. That was a good at bat.
The center fielder, number 44.
Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Back.
Nola throw to first.
He beat it.
Mendoza back in on a dive. Julio Rodriguez, you're talking about one of the top young players in all of baseball, Chris. So talented, a rookie of the year. Runner on the move. Bounced up the middle, tags the runner, and that's 2. So they get 1 run. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers, and he's already singled in this game. Crawford, the base runner at first with 1 out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay.
Fired to second. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 3 and the Tigers nothing. Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Matt Vierling. A wind in the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Mendoza slings it across, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still down 3-0. Man at first, and now for Seattle, Marco Mendoza.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Mendoza measures 6 feet 4 inches. A career batting average over 300. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses way outside. Outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
3-1 is on the way. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle, and a base hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the 1st. 0-1. Popped up, and the infield fly is called. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
On the ground, could be two. There's one, and that's two. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. Alexander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. And ball one.
Hey, let her in. Let her in. Let's go.
And a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Vierling gets under it. And out number one on the grab.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next.
2026 Detroit Tigers.
First pitch moments away. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
That's hard hit on the line. Green pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Designated hitter, J.P.
The 1-2. Here's a tapper towards short. Mendoza. They take the force out. That ends the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Marco Mendoza. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And there's the strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's a big power threat, Marco Mendoza. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mendoza measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. Next offering misses, and now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. So up next, Marco Mendoza. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. In there for strike one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The tying run at the plate. And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And he brings it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. 6-3 our final score for Chris. Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Bo Bichette.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound in this one, Jose Urquidy. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And the right-hander deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
One out, base is empty. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lede puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 44.
Go ahead run on base. Marco Mendoza up next 6 for the Mariners. 1 for 2.
Marco.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a foul ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. On a line. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike two.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is fouled back.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a 1-2. Chopped on the ground. Tossed to Naylor. 2 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Next up for the A's, Mike McMullen. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first. And there are 2 outs.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first, and that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's, and we're still knotted at 0. And now, Denzel Clark. And a pitch. On the ground, right side, Arroyo. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. A's strand a couple. Still no score. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now Marco Mendoza. This guy with light tower power. Now that's smacked to right center.
Round it, round.
And no one can run it down. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's 1-0. And he's got an RBI triple. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner at third, nobody out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. That one drilled left field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the base. Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
4 runs, 7 hits.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland. Just about set to go. On the hill and coming off a great start, Luis Severino. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Severino kick steals. Ripped to short. They get the force. Third out. Next to hit, Marco Mendoza. He's 0 for 1. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
On a line out towards center. Gomez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. And a run scores on the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza.
Luis Severino, when healthy, he is one of the top pitchers in the American League. When he's going good, he's getting ahead in the count. I love that his mechanics are very simple, very repeatable delivery.
Severino. Out towards left center. Makes the catch, inning over. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hit weakly on the ground. Mendoza. Quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners.
Marco Mendoza.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's one down. Daramis Garcia up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the...
Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And down on strikes he goes. And 9-7 is the final here. 10 in our...